I'm Senator Ed Markey. I'm here with Felipe Calderon, former president of Mexico and now the chair of the Global Commission on the Economy and Climate. They've introduced a new report on the issue of climate change and how it interrelates with the economy. And we welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Senator,
for being here. And so, can you give us some optimism about our ability to deal with this problem of climate change?
Well, the good news for us is that the report demonstrates that it is possible to get economic growth and to create jobs and at the same time to tackle climate change. So those are the good news. We believe that we are able to put these arguments in the hands of decision makers. We can change the terms of the debate.
Is there any good example that you can point to where it is working?
Several, yes. One is, for instance, that there are a lot of examples in which the economies, through innovations and through the investment in the right infrastructure, are getting even more economic growth. Talking about nations, for instance, Sweden has like more than 1 decade decarbonizing the economy, and at the same time, the very same years, getting incredible economic rates of growth, positive them. And the other example is here in the state, your own state, for instance, has several years decarbonizing the emissions, and at the same time, its economy is growing bigger than the rest of the American economy, another state like that. So there are several examples, companies getting a lot of profits. For instance, 53 out of 100 companies in Fortune, the biggest one, just taking action are saving more than 1 billion in savings only related with energy efficiency measures. So examples are a lot in terms that you can get profits and at the same time you can get benefits to the environment.
So the world is going to Paris in December. What does the Pope's visit to the United States and to the United Nations mean in terms of creating more momentum on this issue?
Well, I think the encyclical letter of the Pope is providing quite a strong moral argument, if I can say that. But we cannot forget that we have a moral duty with our neighbors in the sense to preserve the creation, if I can say that. We had a lot of discussion related with climate change itself, other discussions related with economic activities and so on, but what about our own responsibilities? And in that sense, the moral argument, the ethical one provided by the Pope, it's a very important boost to get momentum towards Paris this year.
Yeah, so we got our fingers crossed, but I think it's all moving in the right direction for us. I think we're winning this argument, and your leadership has been absolutely indispensable. You know, just having this global commission, putting it together in a very comprehensive and comprehensible way, so that investment in climate change strategies is actually good for the economy in the long run.
Exactly.
And that's almost an indispensable part of this argument. And your stature helps to just elevate the issue and give it a credibility that otherwise it would not have.
No, thank you for your word, but honestly, the leader and the pioneer in all these issues is exactly yours. And we are just following all your beautiful examples, if I can say that. Paris will be a very good chance, and I agree with you. It's the momentum. We have some kind of building momentum. However, we need to be careful about, because the interests opposed to the measures we need to take are like a small minority, but a very powerful and very well organized one. So I have some concerns about it. Responsibility is not exactly the best quality of several leaders in the world, if I can say that. So it's going to be difficult anyway.
It's going to be difficult, but our victory is inevitable and absolutely indispensable. We have to be successful. I thank you for your great leadership, sir.
Thank you very much, Senator.
Thank you for being
congratulations
here today.
for all the effort, incredible work you are doing in this.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. See you in the next Climate Minute.